how Jesus interpreted the law before those who were sinners. That's what's called Christ Alakan. That's what is called the law of Christ. Not because he came out with another law, but he understood the standards of the law and wanted to interact with these people to bring them into the faith. So part 1, we're looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 18. Paul rejects ritual conversion as salvation. What Apostle Paul was dealing with in 1 Corinthians chapter 7 is this, is that many people were saying, and we have talked about it again, is to reiterate it, that for you to be in the sect or come into being a believer, you must first of all circumcise yourself. And that's what he was against. It's not because he was against circumcision. And he said it because that was not how the gospel was, even right from time. Abraham was not circumcised first before he was said to be righteous. He believed God. The gospel was preached to him. He believed God and it was counted unto him as righteousness. It is the process of time that he was circumcised. True or false? Same thing with Noah. Noah found grace in the sight of God, not because he obeyed perfectly. God loved him, extended grace to him and said, build me a house. And because of that, he entered the house and he was saved. Salvation came, there was flood and he did not die with his whole family. It has always been like that. Now, Jesus has come, presented, died, atoned for our sins, and now you are telling the people that for them to receive salvation, they must first of all cut their foreskin. Who does that? Now, they were not turning the unbelievers away from Christ, making it difficult for them to enter. You must also understand that when Adam sinned, it was not punishment that came first. It was God that came first and say, Adam, where are you? God has always been extending grace to all of us. So, what matters is keeping God's commandments from faith, not for status.